So I kind of named this Stop Losing Deals Because of Funding and Leaving a Lot of Money on the Table, and turn your clients into a cash flowing machine. You guys can literally be earning anywhere from $1,500 to $7,500 per client. I kid you not, okay? And if you're obviously a lender, property manager, business consultant, a CPA, or a real estate agent, this is only gonna add more value to your clients and the things you're already doing, number one. And it's going to be paying you handsomely for that, right? And obviously, in general, your clients need capital to scale, no matter what it is. Obviously, they're in the real estate space. So whatever case they're working in or wherever they're at, from hard money, conventional, from repairs to fix and flips, whatever they need, they're going to need money, okay? To buy properties, cover the gaps, right? And let me ask you, what if you could offer them $250,000 plus at 0% interest for 12 months, no doc funding at all, right? Without changing anything that you're already doing. Everything stays the exact same, right? No extra work, no sales, no risk, just plug and play, and you guys collect commission at the end of the day, okay? And best of all, you guys can use this extra money to scale your business to the moon. Literally, I kid you guys not. So why is this a no-brainer? Because the problem with most real estate professionals, or in general, basically investors, they lose deals because the client does not have access to capital, right? You can find them a great deal. They can be ready to have a deal or whatever the case may be. But if they don't have the capital right then and there, they're literally not going to be able to get that deal. It doesn't matter if you're a real estate agent and have investors, brokers, lenders, right? If that deal does not go through because they do not get the funding fast enough, then that's literally on whoever is helping them, right? And we want to put that system into your business so your client always has money. Okay, right? Investors struggle to scale. That's number one in general due to capital constraints. Okay, traditional loans take way too long and require a lot of paperwork. They do, right? It's just in general how it works. Okay, it could take up to 4 weeks sometimes. Hard money loans are really expensive at the end of the day. They really are. They cut into profits, and that's obviously the game of hard money. You're getting the cash right then and there, right? High DTI kills approvals for mortgages or whatever, financing strategy they're doing, right? They basically go get a hard money loan or they go get something, a personal loan or whatever the case may be. It's going to report onto their credit. They're going to go use their personal credit cards. It's going to report onto their credit. So now all this stuff is adding up on their credit, getting inquiries. And when it's time to refinance or do whatever to go pay off this loan or whatever the case may be, they go to the bank and the bank's saying, wait a minute, you're over leveraged or whatever the case may be. And they really get screwed. So it doesn't matter how experienced you are, sometimes that really happens, and that's what we're trying to get around, okay? And the solution is offering a funding system that works and gets you paid, right? Literally. So your clients will have a funding system, and on top of that, it gets you paid, right? Up to $150, I'm gonna change this right now too. You guys can get up to $250,000 for your clients at 0% interest for 12 months. Perfect for down payment, scaling, or creative financing for whatever the case may be. I know some, if you're doing bigger, maybe a commercial property, it might be, used more so like a loan instead of, putting it as a down payment. Okay. No personal credit impact, which is huge. No personal credit impact at all, right? Business funding does not show up on the personal credit report. So the banks or lenders can't see this. It's in the business name. That's the best part about this. Okay. Clients pay on the back end, no upfront costs, no risk. Client only pays when they get funded, literally. So until they get funded, that's the only time they're ever going to pay. Business funding takes 5 to 10 days and it can be a lot sooner than that. We just say that no waiting around for a lot of approvals and best of all, a lot less and no paperwork. It's unsecured, no doc business funding, okay? And like I said, obviously it's not an MCA, merchant cash advance, and it's definitely not a hard money loan. All those times I tell people all the time, I feel like people use those or they get into it because, something's going south rather than going, basically north or going great. And you don't want to get another one when you already have taken one out, right? And it keeps profit higher and payments literally manageable, right? At 150K, 250K, even up to 400,000, you're at 0% interest, you're only paying like 1% of that money, even if that, okay? And how this literally works for you without changing your business. Obviously, it's a plug and play system. So if you guys literally need anything, we provide preview emails, templates that we already paid for and used for our clients in the past, scripts and marketing tools, so you guys don't have to do anything, okay? Right? Literally, it's just adding this service and adding value to your clients, right? We'll create you a white label dashboard that looks clean, doesn't look like you're, sending your clients all over the place. This is only here to provide value to you so you have this funding system inside your business. And again, it's free. It's literally free, right? Then best of all, the competitive edge. You guys will have a great edge over anybody that's in your space simply because your investors are able to do more because you guys have something to offer, right? And you get paid like a pro. Literally, you guys earn anywhere from $1,500 to $7,500 per deal without lifting any finger, right? And you're probably thinking, well, if you said that, well, how much money can we make? Well, if you're sending literally 1 to 5 clients a month or having the system into your business, that's anywhere from $1,500 to $4,500 per client. So if you guys are, trying to scale and grow, this is also literally for you, right? 5 to 10 clients per month, that's $2,000 to $6,000 per client. And next, you guys are just climbing the tier system, right? After that, 10 to 15 clients a month, that's a super tier. You guys will be making $2,500 to $7,500 per client. And best of all, there's no cap, right? It's obviously they're gonna go get the money. So there's no cap on how much, you guys can send or how much you guys are working with. And you guys will understand that a little bit later on. But 100% performance-based, no caps on your guys' earning, right? And you guys will see these are just some of our recent payouts that we recently had with, some agents, brokers, property managers, CPAs, and you guys will have this doc so you guys can look over it, okay? Right? Who is this for? Okay. This is for lenders and brokers, right? It's going to help you guys close more deals by offering more funding solutions. Okay. So obviously if you're a private lender or hard money or whatever the case may be, your client, right? You guys might only lend 75% of the money or whatever the case may be. This is just adding an other, valuable resource to your client if they need to get that. If the deal's good, but they can't, or for whatever reason, you guys can outsource them into your guys' own thing. Again, it's not like you guys are sending them anywhere. A lot of you guys are sending, all your clients to brokers, lenders, agents, whatever the case may be. So why not just have another system, a creative financing system inside of your guys' plug and play system or business already? Okay. This is for real estate agents. Help your buyers secure more funding and increase transactions. So if you're a real estate agent, then literally when you get the client business funding, you get paid. You get paid off your commission. And then after that, the client's just going to keep doing more and more deals with you. So you get paid funding, commission. They keep doing more deals with you. It's literally an endless loop. That's the best part about it. Property managers, you guys can get your investors capital for repairs, scaling, or emergencies, right? They need a roof, refrigerator goes out, washing machine, right? That's usually what we see our property managers use right now. I'm just giving examples, but usually it's not as big because unless they're trying to scale, but usually it's always good just to have that capital because nothing is guaranteed in this real estate space. And we all know that, okay? CPAs and business consultants, if you guys are helping real estate people, especially accountants or whatever the case may be, right? This just adds another revenue stream in your business because your client might be like, well, I need more money, or well, I need X, Y, and Z. Well, hey, I can get you, or we have something that can get you $250,000 in business credit for you can get started, for you can scale. Okay. And what makes this different, right? No personal information is required, right? We understand that trust is a big thing. That's why I'm creating this video for you. Okay. In general, unlike other programs, you guys are going to need to be giving SSNs, tax returns, personal guarantees, right? All that stuff that's going to need to be added into them. In general, it's only going to scare your client more, where we don't do that, right? We work directly with the banks. We'll get the client set up and everything of that nature. So they handle that stuff. Your client gets funded. We will know, you guys will know, and you guys get paid, right? Again, right? Your client, and obviously you refer the client, we do the work and you get paid, okay? And so when it comes to obviously working with us and obviously being an affiliate or even having the system into your business, what we do, again, obviously this is free. But on top of that, in general, there's free inquiry removals for you guys and for your clients. So you guys, if you guys ever go get a mortgage or whatever the case may be, your client or you is going to be getting shopped around, all over your credit, and you're going to have like 20 inquiries. Well, we'll remove that for the client so that they have a better rate later on, having a great credit score, the inquiries are off, and again, when it comes to getting stuff, they can get better approval odds, okay? Discount on business funding for you guys. So obviously, if you guys are looking for business funding, like this also could be used to scale your business, advertising, marketing, whatever the case may be. Yeah, you guys don't even have to pay nowhere near as close as it. We have great wholesale and just basically bottom rates that you guys will have when it comes to business funding, basically just paying a regular fee instead of paying what the client is paying so you guys can grow your own business. Because what do we get out of it? If you guys are growing, then obviously everybody grows. So we have no issue doing that, right? Custom white label, literally, we'll create that for you guys so you guys can track everything, see where the client's at. And obviously it would look more like, let me show you guys, it would look more something like this. So you guys will understand that you guys can go here, go to the client's docs, go to the client's info, and you guys would have it, and it would be like your logo. So you guys will see everything across the board. It's pretty cool. Okay, then obviously the next is case studies. You guys can have this doc once again, but you guys just like Ruben's a real estate investor. He literally secured $150,000 at 0% interest and used it to scale his first two little short-term rentals. I think he was running like marketing, or he might have done something that literally he really killed it. I can promise you guys that. And literally he's I think cash flowing over $7,500 per month in the real estate space. But it all started with just literally his $150,000 in business funding. That was great, right? Steve, mortgage broker, another example, he uses it because a lot of people that come to him struggle with DTI. So that's where he comes to us and basically is able to, help them out on that side, right? And next, Jacob, he's literally just a property manager. He sends us like one client a month, but it works out simply because a lot of times, again, refrigerator repairs, that type of stuff. In general, you guys already have clients all the time that need this type of stuff. It's just plug and play and put it into your business, right? And then going on to that, you guys will see all the funding we have done, the results we have done. We work with major banks. You guys can see Citizens, Chase, GM Financial, B of A, and then the list goes on. You guys can just look at it. You guys will have this doc. And if you guys want to look up any like funding strategies that our clients have used or are possible, just pick this link. It's already there. Okay, right? You guys will also get access just to my free training that I already done. So I'm in the business funding space already. I've done the training already. I literally created this step by step. So I'll show you guys how it looks. If you guys want to do it yourself, or the case may be, we just have direct access to connections to make sure that limits are always going to be good. But from your client understanding what business funding is, or from literally seeing anything, these videos are already done just like right now, but they're more so in detail. So you guys can learn how to bulletproof your credit profile, make it better, how to magnify the client's business to make sure they're getting, more funding odds, and how to get 50 to 100,000 or how to get $400,000 in business funding. As you guys can see right here, the videos are already made. So I already did it all. In general, this is just more so for you, but this is how they can do it. But again, obviously for us, it's a lot faster, and we're not going through the learning curves, okay? Obviously, guys, to wrap this up, we only have limited spots. Like I was saying earlier, we only take like 5 partners per month. The reason for that is because when it comes to us working with great connections to get 75,000, 100,000 with no docs and smooth and fast, like the banker can't take our connections, our bankers can't take that much people. So it's really important that we can't just flood with 80 people and everybody's bringing their clients, because it doesn't work like that, right? Obviously, you guys have a lot of clients in general. So we only take 5, in general, 5 spots right now. Obviously, later on, when we keep on growing our own side and our own operations and having more connections, then of course, that would be amazing. But again, this is free, so that's, on that side too. And our guarantee is that if you're bringing clients literally, and if you don't make literally $20,000 in commission in your first 90 days, we'll literally pay you that, or we'll just keep funding your clients and you until you guys are satisfied. Literally, I kid you not. Right now, we feel confident to get $250,000 plus, and it goes all the way up to $400,000. And literally, just if your client got $400,000, you would get that $20K. It just takes one client, okay? And how to get started and everything like that. Obviously, it's free enrollment. There's no cost to you guys at all, no risk. Again, it's business funding. It's another source of creative financing, right? To schedule a call, you guys can literally hit me up on the email or text me. WhatsApp is always the easiest way to get back to me if you guys have that. But again, if not, that's perfectly fine. You guys can obviously, after that, get everything ready for your white label. So if you guys have logos or whatever things, CRMs that you guys are using, we can do that. So we can track everything for you guys. And then obviously, last but not least, start referring and start earning. Literally, that's no sales, no hassle. Just introduce us to your clients, and we'll literally handle the rest, and you guys get paid. So that being said, guys, contact information's here. You guys should have this doc. My bad. I'm about to say documentation. But you guys should have this doc, and next time we'll see you guys on the other side.